I'm Andrew Pitt from Yarra Golf, and today I'd like just to start with going through good grip. So a common thing that we see in our grip, so if we use Luke here as an example, is probably what most Australian guys is set up like a cricket shot. So if we have a look at what we see here, is we can see that when we grip it like a cricket shot is the V's, so between our sort of thumb and finger there, we can see his V's are pointing well under his shoulder here. And the effect of that is really a closed face. So if we bring Luke up now, what we can see here is from that standing position how closed that club face is. So the effect of this is the ball will have a tendency to go more left, or the opposite is then we'll have to compensate by lifting up out of our posture to try and square the face. So the second one that we get is probably the weak one. So we get taught a lot growing up is thumb straight down the grip. So if we have a look here, that the V's are now pointing straight up more at his nose. So from there, if he stands up right now, the effect of that is the club face is now quite open. So that's sort of a common one that we see when people are getting the sort of the block cuts. So going through a correct grip now is, if we use Luke here, is the left thumb, so left hand first. So left thumb should be on the right half of the grip. So always think golf's a game of opposites. So left on the right. And as we can see here, the V's already pointing somewhere between his shoulder and his ear is the correct one. So now from there, if he pretends he's going to shake hands with the golf club and then just bring the right hand on, we can see now the left thumb is on the right side, or right thumb on that left side is now both V's are pointing somewhere between his shoulder and his ear. So if Luke now sets up with that neutral grip, we can see now, if we had a mirror in front of us, we can definitely see that these V's are pointing up towards his right collarbone, and most of all this will then produce sort of a good setup position with his head slightly behind the ball.